Yeah.
So what about crypto?
Crypto, dude,
Cryptocurrency.
this is going to just like totally change the mood here. Crypto is the next. Nah, it's not.
Whoa.
In terms of return on investment, I believe crypto has the potential to do what Tesla just did. I think over the next year, I said this on Twitter a couple of days ago. I think Bitcoin hit $16,000 per Bitcoin 2 days ago. So each Bitcoin was worth 16,000 US dollars. It's a little bit lower than that now. I think in the next year you'll see it hit $100,000. That's about 10x. It's a little less.
You think in the next year?
Next year.
That's your prediction.
That's not my prediction. That is people that I watch, things that I've seen, knowing what I know. That's my prediction. Could be totally wrong. Could be totally right. But I've put my money where my mouth is. So
Are we gonna come back a year from now and you're gonna be like, dude?
Well, let me tell you this much. I will feel a lot better about the Tesla thing if this one goes right. But Bitcoin is contrary to investments. It is much more risky.
I don't even understand what Bitcoin is. Like, I genuinely don't get it. It doesn't make any sense.
It's this digitally,
but that makes no sense.
but no one controls it. It is decentralized. It is controlled by it's controlled by no one. No one has the authority to be like, I'm going to print more of these. No one has the authority to be like, this is worth less than 100
Was it
now.
like gold? Like, what do you mean?
It's like, yeah, it's like digital gold almost.
Digital gold?
Kind of.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, even people are like, oh,
Yeah.
go get gold and not money.
Yeah, but it's a little more complex than that. Like, you can earn. You ever heard of people mining Bitcoin?
Yeah.
People basically will have these computers, essentially. They're not really computers, but they're computers and miners that process the transactions of Bitcoin from one person to another. And in return, the Bitcoin network or Ethereum, the network will give them some Bitcoin. They'll reward them with money for helping the network process the transactions. Bitcoin is going to be a thing in the future. I don't know. It's very hard to conceptualize and grasp what Bitcoin is. And I might be doing a terrible job of explaining because I don't fully understand it myself.
So are you saying like this is like the future of, okay.
I don't know if it's the future, but there's definitely a place for it.
All right. This is some big brain thoughts
Oh,
here.
God.
Okay. But you know how like when you see like
Takes off his glasses for it.
Yeah. When you see like a futuristic movie
Yeah.
or something and people are like buying things with like not money. Like they're not using dollars. They're not using anything like that. They're using like a digital credit currency. Is that what you're kind of getting at? Is like what it's like something like that. You're just going to have this digital currency or no?
Yeah, I don't think like traditional currency is going anywhere anytime soon at all. But Bitcoin's definitely, cryptocurrency in general is definitely becoming a thing. Like in other countries where their national currency is like useless, it's like got no value because their country's in shambles. Bitcoin is like the way that people transact. It's like what the market runs off of. Like what people trade off of, like they'll pay in Bitcoin instead of paying in whatever their currency is. Not dollar, but like, I don't know. I can't even give you an example. Like yen, that's Japan, but like a third world country, like a smaller country, they're using cryptocurrency as their currency because it's the biggest way to, it's just got so many, it's so different
Like
than
an onion.
cash.
There's so many layers.
There is. Well, it's like, it's decentralized. Like no one controls it. No one owns it. There's never going to be, like there's 18 million or 21 million Bitcoin. There will never be more. Once they're all gone, like once someone owns all of them, that's
really?
it.
Wait, what?
Yeah. But like, so I think there's 18 million that are owned currently, and there's 21 million total that will ever exist in eternity. So once they're all gone,
That makes no sense.
it's confusing. Once everyone has them, that's it. Like you can exchange them, but there'll never be more made. Like the dollar, you can print more dollars.
But
You can't print
then
more.
the value
Bitcoin
goes
is
down.
it's programmed that it's never going to be more than there is.
So the value never goes down.
So once they're all gone, the value in theory should shoot up because there's never going to be more of them. Like if you have one, you have one. If you don't, you have to go get one.
Well, how did this start?
I don't even know. I don't even know I don't know the origin story, but like I'm not even sure that there's a clear person that started this. But it's like an algorithm essentially. Like it's a digitally programmed thing.
It's like us in the future created.
It's nuts, dude. It's nuts. But they won't all be owned until I think it's 2140, Like it's another 120 years before they'll all be mined. Every 4 years,
When you
I can
say-
just keep going, dude. It's
Dude,
so,
when you say mined, I physically like
people are
think
like,
I think of like Minesweeper or something, and like people are like mining some sort of digital cash.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
what does that mean?
it's mining's literally just, it's like I said, it's like a computer that's processing the transactions. So instead of like a bank saying like, oh, I give my bank $100 and now my bank has $100 in it.
You make it sound like the bitcoins aren't found,
It's hard to
when you
conceptualize
say
because they're
mine-
not, there's no physical thing. It's just,
but you make
It's
it you
digital.
Make it, you make it sound like it's like
that's just what it's called. I
Easter.
don't know.
You make it sound like it's like an Easter egg or
Like you
something.
found one?
It's like some digital goodie that is like hidden in the internet, and you got to find it, and then that's how you that's how you acquire money. That's
how you acquire.
You have to find the Easter egg of the internet.
and then you get, it's like tokens. It's like tokens in a game. They're currency
I
and you
don't
can exchange them, but they're not physical. Like you can't physically touch them.
I swear, I think we could have another podcast probably about
Crypto.
crypto.
It's
because
so much
I
more
don't-
confusing.
I don't. The other stuff I get, like when you explain it, it makes a lot of sense. Like why
Yeah,
you should be
crypto's way
doing it and
more
everything.
abstract.
But crypto, like, I still don't get it. Like that still blows my mind.
All I'll say, because like, I don't think it really matters that much for this. I
Yeah.
think the investing part of it is way more important and way more
Yeah, cryptocurrency.
relatable
that's
and
some-
important. But crypto, like, I do think it's going to pop. And if you have any interest in that kind of stuff,
look up more. About
you can
it.
actually invest in crypto on Robinhood.
Really, you can do
Yeah,
that now.
it's all on there. Yep. They don't have every. They have Bitcoin. They have the main ones, the main coins. So you could do that on there too if you want to. I would advise learning about it more before you go into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've put a fair amount of money into buying Bitcoin over the last 6 months.
Damn. I
'Cause
remember when it like
believe in it.
shot up that one time, like really wildly.
Also, in 2017, it hit 20,000.
Yeah.
In March of this year, I'll never forget it because I totally missed an opportunity. It was at $3,800 per Bitcoin. That's it. It's now 16,000.
What the hell?
And I think by end of 2021, sometime in the next year, it will hit over 100,000.
Damn, that is insane.
That's like, that's how like it goes nuts. Like it was at 16,000 yesterday. It's
Yeah.
at 14,000 today. Like it goes wild.
That was a good talk, though.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Thank you for
That was
teaching
fun.
me about
That
finance.
was a lot of
need
fun.
to-
I got to finally talk about
Let
it.
me give you some money.
Thank you,
for
bro.
your troubles.
Oh, thank you. Fake money for my time.
Thank you.